finishing up just some of the lettering on these posters for the prayer walk so that we can find out what happened to Resenda. She is a mother of 4, 2 sons and 2 daughters. What I'd like everybody to do is please share this out. Share this out. I hope everybody comes out and joins us today in Wapato.
Resenda Strong's my sister, and I'm not going to stop looking for her, and neither will my family. I'm going to share her picture every day until she's found.
I just want to thank all you people for coming, all of you, man. It means a lot to me and my sister.
We want answers. We want justice. We deserve to feel safe and protected. We gotta break that silence. Break the silence.
Break the silence!
Break the silence.
Break the silence!
Break the silence.
Break the silence!
Say her name.
Resenda Strong!
Say her name.
Resenda Strong!
Say her name.
Resenda Strong!
Resenda was last known to be leaving for the Legends Casino. She was seen inside the casino. Somebody knows what happened to her. Her brothers and sisters deserve answers. Her relatives deserve answers. We have to shed light to the darkness. We have to shed light to the darkness.
When the community doesn't know about it, we can't respond to it. How do you respond to violence you don't even know exists? How do you respond to violence you don't track? The issue of missing and murdered Indigenous women is something that happens all across this country, both urban and rural and reservation. Our women are experiencing horrible violence.
The violence against Indigenous women is truly an epidemic. 1 in 3 Native American women will be raped in her lifetime. We've been being raped and murdered and assaulted since colonizers came here.
Because we are so invisible, it is so easy to ignore that our women are being victimized in this way. We cannot be invisible any longer.
I would reframe the question of, why are Native women so vulnerable to say, why are Native women being targeted?
It's common knowledge that nothing is going to happen to you if you abuse or murder an Indigenous woman. They don't ever investigate it. It goes cold. They're still waiting for their mother, their sister.
I did not have a clue about MMIW. I've never met them. I've never read about them. They took me literally by my hand and was like, come on, we're gonna help. And from there, just like this relationship came. It's definitely given me more hope working with this movement. It's given me more determination to keep fighting, to find answers. When a person first comes up missing, you don't expect. You just think they'll be back. They'll surface in a day or two. Maybe she blew all her money or something, she'll be back in a week. Just something. You don't expect for somebody to be gone that long. It's a week, okay, and then a month. Not in your wildest dreams would you think that we would still be here 10 years later looking for Alyssa.
Really, at the end of the day, we just want to solve cases. We want to bring closure to families, and we want to return people to home if that's possible. So, yes, ma'am.
Basically, my niece has been missing for 9 years.
Where's your niece missing from?
Camp Washington.
Missing from Kent, and it's been reported to the Kent.
And there was a 911 of girls screaming. I haven't heard it, but I sent the family representative. We are positive that was my niece.
As someone asked me yesterday, were you aware of this issue prior to the legislation? And honestly, I was not. 2951 passed, and it required the State Patrol to try to collect data and meet with the tribes and, try to get a better handle on what's happening and why, and learn from our mistakes, learn from our missteps. Some of the stories that we heard in the different locations was, I went to report my family member missing, and I was told to come back in a couple of days. I was told that, well, maybe they just went out and are with some friends. There's no state law that says you can't report as soon as your loved one is missing. And these meetings have been very important because we've had such great turnouts and such good information given to us, not good data yet, but good information given to us. It tells me that people care about this. I just think that we've got to get something down in writing that really outlines where the gaps are, what the problem is, and even propose some solutions.
This is who we are. We are data collectors. So in working with that data, it really needs to be at the forefront of us and women like Anita Lucchesi and Abigail Eckhawk and what they're doing.
One of the things that's often said about this issue is that we have no data, we have no data. The research that we've been doing here at Urban Indian Health Institute is an assessment of missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls in urban areas across the country. So we selected 71 cities in 29 states. We found multiple police departments who don't even include Native American or American Indian or Alaska Native, any derivative of that, in their records at all. So we're not even counted in their system. Poor record-keeping processes, structural barriers to reporting.
I want people to be able to trust law enforcement. That's a lot of work because, again, we've made some unintentional errors, but nonetheless, they've been errors. So right now, what I have for you is time, a listening ear, and an open heart, and the promise that I'm going to document the information and see how we get to move forward.
In case you don't know who I am, my name is Tina Russell. I am Alyssa's aunt. My mother and I played a big part in raising Alyssa. Alyssa's mother is deceased, so my family is still searching for her. There is another family here, Rosinda Strong family. Now we're here in a safe zone where we can all identify with each other. So talk to other people, welcome them, share your stories.
When I reported my sister missing, you know what they told me? She's probably out partying or doing drugs. She'll come home in a couple days when she wants to come down. My sister didn't deserve to go missing the way she did. I think I pretty much found out everything that happened to her the first week she was gone because the streets knew before the cops did. She was shot, killed, and they took her body and disposed of it somewhere. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look for her. But I just hope, Alyssa comes home. I hope my sister comes home. And I hope we have closure because that's what we all need.
All of the support that I found, particularly this last year, has come from the MMIW. It's sad to say, but it's comfort with other people than being alone. It's so much comfort there.
Oops, oh no, it's okay. Okay.
All right. And we're going to stay in contact. We're going to continue to support each other when I can help you. When you come here, we're always going to help you. So we're going to work together.
All right.
Okay, and I look forward to it, okay?